For the first couple hours of the flight, I'm gonna do this, and then for the next couple hours, I'm gonna do this, and then a couple hours after that, I'll probably end up doing this. That's normal, right?
Like, I don't
Is
know.
anything abnormal about that to you?
I mean, normally you just kind of get on a flight and then go to sleep, right?
Well, let's say you're staying awake for the flight. Would it be fair to say, okay, first I'm gonna do this for a couple hours, then I'm gonna do this for however long?
I don't really fucking schedule my activities when I'm going on a
Oh
plane.
No
God.
one does that.
It's not weird. You think about it the night before. and
No,
you
no, the
don't
night
try to
before!
get the rest of your time.
The weird thing is the order, Jake. The weird thing is the order. Like, I'm gonna do this, then this, then this.
The weird
First.
part is like the how preemptive you are about it.
What happens if you don't get to do what you want to do?
I do get to
right?
do what I want to do because I'm on the flight. Nothing is preventing me.
God, why did they schedule fucking 2 hours of Fire Emblem? I'm so bored.
Yeah, what if there's no Wi-Fi on the plane or something? You know, what if there's a roadblock?
Well, you check the night
Yeah, what
before.
happens? What happens if your plans go awry and you have to break the
The
order?
plans never go awry because I plan.
What if your switch was out of battery when you got on the plane? You
What
you
if
forgot
the-
to
what if
charge
the-
it.
Bring a portable battery.
What if it broke?
Well, obviously the plane has backups.
Oh yeah, shit. I should have thought about that.
You obviously bring a book with you in case the plane doesn't go the right way.
Oh, you were not.
For the first-
No one thinks about it like I need this in
It makes
case
the
my
flight
plan
fly by.
goes.
It makes the flight fly
No, it
by.
doesn't.
So
If
you do
anything, you're
this.
more aware of the time that's passing. You're
No,
like,
you're not.
yeah, you are. You're like, I'm gonna do this in 2 hours, and then you're like, oh, it hasn't been 2 hours yet. God, this is kind of
No,
slow,
within 2
isn't
hours
it?
fly past, you segment the flight.
That's weird. That's the weird bit.
Do you set like little timers for your activities? Like, oh, 2 hours is up.
Yeah,
Time
how
to
do you know?
stop playing fucking
Yeah.
Mario Brothers and start
Oh, sorry for
fucking
waking
drawing.
you up.
I have my
Sorry.
headphones in with the timer. I have it on.
You have a timer on. Yeah, actually.
Timer? Are you kidding? You're kidding.
I mean, I have to know when the 2 hours are up.
No way.
All you had to say was, yeah, that seems pretty normal.
I don't know if it does though, bro.
I keep asking new people if they think the weird shit is normal, and no one's ever said yes. Like, I bring 3 things to do, but I wouldn't, like, plan the order I'm gonna do them.
It's just so you know.
But I don't need to know. What does it matter? I don't need to know.
So you're less stressed on the flight.
What's stressful about seeing a flight?
And traveling is very stressful. You're going to be on that plane. You're going to be hours in to this, like, 14-hour flight. You're going to put your heads in your hands. You're going to look at each other. And you go, God, he was right. You're going to get off the plane, shamble into the terminal, exhausted, and see me beaming, bright-eyed, so happy to see you and full of energy because I scheduled my flight.
Spent 2 hours playing Zelda. God,
Because I
like,
scheduled
that
my
much
flight.
mental energy to think like, what do I want to do now? I guess this. Look at the 3 things
Too
I
much.
want to play. And
Too much.
following your whim and your heart shouldn't be labor intensive, Jake.
It's literally labor intensive because here's the thing. What if your heart is wrong? No.
What the fuck do you mean? What if your heart is wrong? It's not wrong. That's not how it works.
We'll see. We're going to get to Japan.
See?
Sophie's going to be asked. You two are going to be crawling your way out of the terminal. Going, oh my God. And I'm going to be standing there full of life and joy.
It's just crazy that you set timers. Do you do that for short flights as well?
3-hour flight.
Yeah, if you have like a 3-hour flight.
Yeah.
do you
It's like
segment
an hour and a half
it?
of this, an hour and a half of
Oh
this.
my god.
If you have 3 hours to kill in the afternoon, do you schedule that shit? Or it's just a
No,
flight?
it's just for flights.
What's the difference between sitting on a flight and sitting at your desk?
Because one's on a plane and one's stressful.
Oh,
Uncomfortable, there's physical discomfort to contend with.
What I just don't get what part of like segmenting your time makes it more comfortable.
So it just means he doesn't have to like also delegate energy thinking about what he wants to do.
The fucking like second of thought it takes to go like I want to do this and then
Yeah,
you do it.
it's
What do you
not-
mean?
It's too much.
It has worked for me before. The night before I go, mental checklist. We're gonna do this 6-hour flight. I'm gonna do this, this, and this in 2-hour blocks.
Like yeah, I'm like is this enough entertainment to last me like the however many hours of flight I have? But I don't go like I'm going to do this for exactly this many hours and then switch
works
to
this.
this.
And you can schedule things in multiple blocks. You can go, I'm gonna do this,
That
then this.
It's
and
not
then
the
do first
problem.
thing
That's
again.
not the problem I'm having with this. It's not the fact that
Wait,
I can't
wait,
schedule
Kevin?
it the way I
Wait,
want.
no, no, no,
It's the
no.
fact that you have to do it at all. Wait, okay. What if you like you do something, your 2 hours are up, and then you're like, but I want to keep doing that. Do you keep doing that, or do you
just
go like,
it?
well, what's the
How do
point
you
of
decide?
planning it then?
It ruins your schedule, bro.
Do you have
No,
to
it
do 2 more hours, or can you like what if you only want to do it for like 10 minutes more?
No, after that, like if I do 2 hours and then like an hour and 20 minutes, I would finish the last 40 minutes in the previously scheduled thing.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, so you
The goal is shuffle around engagement, revitalize my brain as I go through the flight.
what? How
Needing
is?
to plan that is strange. Like that's normal. That's fine. But planning it is weird.
It's not weird.
Everyone you've asked has said it's weird. It's a little bit not normal.
And everyone I ask is miserable on flights.
That's not true. You're saying that yourself. We're telling you we're fine, and you're like, you guys are miserable. You guys wake up scraggly and hollowed out. I'm the only one alive who enjoys my flights.
That's true. Everything he's saying is right. The real problem is eating. Because that's
Oh my-
not in my control.
Wait, it's not. What the fuck do you mean it's not in your control?
Because like the
They
flight
bring out
attendants bring it.
meals.
Well, I guess.
Bro, the flight attendants bring it and they force feed you. Don't you know
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
bro?
You could just like, well,
The flight
it takes
attendants
like
just
10
shove the
minutes to
food
eat
down
as
your throat.
well. It,
Oh,
like,
I just wait 10 minutes. I'm almost done with Zelda.
No, then it becomes a space thing because then I have to keep it on the tray table for 10 minutes. It becomes a space thing. It's like a whole.
I'm beginning to think you're on the spectrum, brother.
I'm not. It's been tested. I'm not.
This is
Would
a.
not do this.
You're saying it's a major problem when they bring the fucking food out for you?
Well, yeah, because it fucks with the schedule.
Oh my god!
It's a
That sounds like
very
more
like-
work! That sounds like it's like extra stress for you because, like, oh, this isn't fitting into my schedule. What am I gonna do?
No. I just wait and I keep it to the side. And
Oh
then
my
10 minutes
God.
are deducted from the
then-
next thing.
Oh my god!
You just remember the order.
What? Okay. What if I had variable length block? Is that allowed?
Yeah, that's allowed. It's the whole point is just maximize my entertainment, keep me bouncing around so the flight flies by. Whatever can be done on the flight to accommodate that is permitted. But the schedule as a base makes it all work out.
Wow! What does the schedule add to bouncing around? And if anything, it's less freedom to bounce around and keep your. If you get bored of something, you're like, I need to do this for another hour.
Well, I would never allow myself to schedule enough time to get bored of something.
Well, how would you know that?
Because
Well, why?
I
Well,
know
okay.
myself.
If you know yourself, why do you have to fucking schedule it?
Because it saves me. It saves me stress on the travel day.
What stress?
The stress of having to get on the flight and decide what
Wait, you're
now.
already on it. You're already on it by then.
Yeah, but well, we're talking about the first thing, and then you finish that, and then you go, "What now?" What a horrible thought to think. 10,000 feet in the air. What now?
10,000 feet in the air is- What a horrible thing to
You're
think,
making it.
10,000 feet in the
Yeah,
air.
you're making it sound
What
like
now?
you're making it sound like you're dangling like bare ass outside 10,000. You're sitting in a car basically.
Do you get nervous on planes, Jake? Is it like a plane nervous thing?
No,